So, how did this connect to you being a godly wife? Um, I was telling you that there's nothing wrong with being sensual, with being sexual, with being attractive. The word of God says he adorns his daughters in with jewelry, and he gives you linen garments. You're clothed in scarlet, the best of the best, right? So there's nothing wrong with being that sensual woman. In fact, it's the sensual woman that's saved. The prostitute is the one that saved us. Another example of the prostitute being saved is in when Jesus is walking. He's at the well, right? When Jesus is at a well, a woman comes up, and she's of a kind of people that the Jewish people don't speak to. So she's surprised when he speaks to her. And come to find out, she's a whore. She's had multiple men. The guy that she's with, shacking up with right now, is not even her husband. And Jesus knows all of this about her, but he forgives her. And he says, go and sin no more. And then another story of Jesus encountering a woman who's a whore. When the group of men bring this woman who was caught red-handed in adultery, and Jesus says, oh, and they want to stone her because this is the law. This is Moses' law, that those caught in adultery, they're stoned. And so he says to them, though, because he knows the hardness of their heart, the wickedness of their heart, that they're just trying to get him to say something that is going to justify them imprisoning him because he's speaking against Moses' law. But he's not here to break down the law. He's here to fulfill it. He's here to fulfill the law. So he says, whoever among you has no sin, cast the first stone. They all have sin. They get convicted in their heart, they walk away. And then he looks up and it's just her left, and he tells her, I don't condemn you either. Go and sin no more. So basically the point is, this villainization of the sexual woman, it's not biblical. The sexual woman, the sensual woman, the prostitute, the whore is saved.